Hello! Hello! Hello, it's January 17th, 2020. What is it, 5? The weather outside is whatever. The guy died. David Lynch, dead.
And if you can believe it.
This is a donut. It is very sweet. Any human being can experience this easily and effortlessly with transcendental meditation. Transcendental meditation is just a vehicle
Heard about
to
that.
get you here.
Right.
When you
Well, there he goes. One of my heroes, David Lynch, dead. He was really big on transcendental meditation. So in honor of David Lynch, the passing on to the next realm of David Lynch, I would like to give you all for free, okay? For free. I would like to give you all your mantra for transcendental meditation. So here it is. Do not share this with anyone else. Okay, here it is.
Show me the proof, dumbass.
Sometimes bigger and more intense and more important than the social media censorship fight. As you know, out of the gate, this is going very poorly.
Stop there for just a sec, because
I
we
will
should
not.
delve into that. That's a terrible thing.
Whoa, hey.
Ooh.
Dick, 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 dick.
Boom.
Dick, 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 dick.
Nobody. She spit on them.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
So I had the
How's it
opportunity
going,
to
man?
talk to Mark Andreessen today.
Oh,
and Mark
great. I
has
can't
been-
wait. Okay, so there he goes, my boy. My boy, Dr. Jordan J. Peterson. Dr. Jordan James G.
Dr. Jordan, what's the guy? How do you say it?
How do you say that? Put in the comments. I kind of forgot about Dr. Jordan James Squeederman. Kind of forgot he existed, but you know, this came up recommended over here. This came up recommended over here. And he's not doing great. He's interviewing Joe Rogan's a cool friend, Mark Andreessen. You know, the guy who's running around trying to convince people to like billionaires even less. But check out the beginning of this interview. Watch how Dr. Jordan James Peterman asks a question to this guy.
Join us as we have the opportunity and privilege to speak
Thank
with
you.
Mark Andreessen.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so the interview starts. We're at 3:43. Interview starts, okay? Okay, go ahead. Fire a question at this guy, Mark Andreessen. Go ahead. Give him one of these.
Boom.
Ask him to,
Show me the proof, dumbass.
or something.
So, Mark, I thought I would talk to you
Right.
today about an overlap in two
Okay?
of our projects, let's say, and we could investigate that. There should be all sorts of ideas that spring off that. So I was reviewing your techno-optimist manifesto, and I have some questions about that and some concerns. And,
Okay, should we cut to
and
the
I
guy?
wanted to contrast that and compare it with our ARC project in the UK. Quite striking.
Is this the part of the
And
question?
So I'd like to highlight some similarities.
there a question
and then
in
I'd
here?
like to push you a bit on
Is there a
on
question?
some of the issues that I think might be.
Okay, give me a sec. What does this say? Love you, Jordan. You've got to let your guest talk. Hey, you shut your ass up, man.
Boom.
Did you really just say that just now? Oh my God.
I can't even right now because,
She spit on them.
okay, he's still
like they're
going.
served by
Where are we at?
totalitarian
Okay, we're at
dictatorships,
5
essentially,
minutes.
and
Hey, man, thanks for coming. How you doing? You know, you could try that one.
the population. And so that's certainly an overlap with the ethos that you put forward in your manifesto. 30 years, especially since the fall of the Berlin Wall, people have been thriving on the economic
Okay,
front.
ask him about
globally
that.
Speaking.
Do you know what the Berlin Wall is? You know, there's an example. Okay, 7. We're at 7. We're at the 7 mark now.
Then it becomes Luciferian and leads to a kind of
Okay, there we
dystopia.
go.
It's
We're
like-
into Luciferianisms now. Okay, we're about to cross the 9-minute mark here. Has not introduced this guy.
like the all-seeing eye of Sauron
Exactly.
in the Lord of the Rings cycle. That sort of thing emerging in places like China. And it does seem
Okay,
to me
Red
that
Scare.
that technological vision, if it's not encapsulated in the proper underlying narrative,
Right.
threatens us
China's
with
Luciferian.
an intellectualized dystopia. That's the
Right,
same problem you have when
Jordan,
you're educating
yeah.
kids, by the way.
Okay. Can he cross the 10-minute mark? This has never been done in an interview. It's never been done before. He's about to break serious ground in interviewing, in the art of interviewing and Luciferianism. He's about to break some serious new ground here. We're at 9:53. Can he cross almost 10 minutes. Can he cross basically 10 minutes without letting the guy he's interviewing speak? I don't think this can happen. This has never been done before. I don't think it's going to happen.
And
7,
how do you ensure that the
6,
technological enterprise
5,
as such
4,
is aligned with the underlying
3,
principles
2.
that you espouse?
Well,
of,
he did
say,
it!
free market,
Jordan!
free distributed markets, and
Hey, shut up for a
human
second, man.
freedom in classic Western
Oh,
sense.
man, this guy. Oh, man, so admirable. This guy, he just crosses this huge milestone. He just keeps working. He's like all the greats. Lucifer, the Eye of Sauron, all this crap.
What?
Television
Okay.
cameras in China. And
Right.
they monitor every damn thing their citizens do. And we
Okay,
can, we can slide
more Red Scare stuff. Okay, we're at 10:40 now.
into
Oh
that
my
as
God.
easily as we did when we copied the Chinese in their response to the
Right.
so-called pandemic.
Okay.
So I'd like to hear your thoughts about that.
You just spoke for 7 minutes. That's the greatest moment in interview history, I think. This guy talks for 7 minutes. He never even says, "Hey man, what's up? Where are you? What's that? Polo sweater? Cool, man. You alright? Anyway, what's your deal?" The guy talks for 7 minutes about how China is gonna get our ass. Lucifer, the Eye of Sauron, baby Jesus and Moses and all this crap, God knows what. And he's like, "What do you think of that?"
So what do you think of that? How about that?
Even if you're on Pobra Tube and you see a guy doing that, just doing starting off an interview by talking for 7.5 minutes, you're like, okay, that's not normal. This doesn't seem healthy. This, even in this fake YouTube contrived context, still there's something off. Something's not right. Somebody needs to practice wellness immediately.
So I'd like to hear your thoughts about that.
Okay.
Sure. So first, thanks for having me, and it's great to see you.
Okay. Let me introduce myself real quick. What are we? 11 minutes in. Hi. I'm a different guy.
I'm very influenced on this by Thomas Sowell. Wrote this great book called A Conflict of Visions, and he talks about fundamentally there are two classes of visions of the future.
Okay.
He calls the unconstrained visions and the constrained visions. And the unconstrained visions are the sweeping, transformational, discontinuous social change. We're going to make the new man. We're going to make the new society. We're going to have Pol Pot in Cambodia. We're going to declare year zero. Everything that came before is irrelevant. It's a new era. Lenin. Basically every revolutionary, right, wants. In contrast, he said that the constrained vision is one in which, you realize that man has fallen and that we are imperfect and that, things are always going to be some level of mess, but it can be a slightly better mess than it is today.
Oh my God. And
oh my God.
That's crazy. Jordan Peterson going on for like 10 minutes, 10.5 minutes, whatever it was, 7.5 minutes, 7.5 minutes, whatever the hell it was. He's like, the Eye of Sauron, King Tut,
The Honorable O.J. Simpson.
Frida Kahlo. He just barfs up the entire contents of his brain to this guy. And then the guy's like, oh yeah, the one conservative economics guy that we all like. He's had a book. This whole interview is kind of like this. It's like two chatbots, and one of the chatbot is kind of broken. Well, the chatbot's not working. Well, neither are, but one of them's just like, one of them's been tampered with.
Lenin,
right?
Basically every revolutionary, right, wants to, completely radically transform everything. And how can you?
Right. He's a conservative, right? Like, just insanity, this thing. And not great views either. Jordan Peterson, he might be in trouble. Jordy Peterson might need to
Show me the proof, dumbass.
on these numbers. But that's basically it. It's like, here's 7 minutes of talking, and then the guy's like, conservatism is good. A guy wrote a book about it. The guy that all those conservative think tanks pay to write books, he wrote a book about it. Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me, sir. Thomas Sowell is funny because there's like videos of that guy in like 2016, 17. He's like, the problem is 2016, 17, 18, whatever. The problem is gangster rap. The problem we're having in all this society crap.
Gangster rap.
Gangster rap? Yeah, where do all these poor people come from? This, whose fault this is? Ice-T, Eazy-E,
Mac 10.
Too Short, DJ Quick. Oh, wait, hold up. What decade do you think it is? 1845. Why? Okay, I just totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. So this guy went on Joe Rogan and got like millions of views. Now he's doing Jordy Peterson, and so far not getting very many views.
he calls the unconstrained visions and the constrained visions. And the unconstrained visions are the sweeping, transformational, discontinuous social change. We're going to make the new man. We're going to make the new society. We're going to have, Pol Pot in Cambodia. We're going to declare year zero. Everything that came before is irrelevant. It's a new era. Lenin.
Oh, I like this. This is really good, Jordan Peterson talks for 40 minutes. Finally, this guy gets a chance. And this guy who's a computer guy.
He's a billionaire in computers.
He's a political science expert, kind of. But yeah, there's a kind of a thing on these kind of YouTube channels where it's like, here's a bunch of broad sweeping statements. Here's some stuff that's like totally out of historical context to the point where it makes no sense. But here's some very general, almost like anecdotal ideas that if you don't know anything, it's, oh, that makes sense of the world. And the way that he made sense of the world is like, there's some people who want things to change. And there's other people who are like, whoa, human nature is flawed. Those people are idealistic. Those people are utopians. They're not taking the world seriously. It's like utterly meaningless. I mean, here's an example. This guy went on Joe Rogan, a couple months ago? And he was basically like, I don't think banks should be regulated. Think if a bank does some kind of crap, leave them alone, Like, where does that fall into this? It doesn't, because it's stupid. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, hold on. Let me check these comments. These comments. 1735 to 2510 is a 7-minute and 35-second question by Jordan. He does this again. He does the beginning tragedy again. He does the beginning again.
Outline for a minute or two some of the thoughts I've had.
Ask a question, man.
Matter because
Jordan, you gotta ask that guy. Gotta ask that guy a question, man.
Gun, you're like a minute in. You gotta get. It's gotta. Let's see. Let me just scroll through here. Okay. Gotta cut back to the other guy, man. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that is almost a 10-minute question. Oh no. Okay, we gotta get we gotta get help out here. Is this other guy authorized to do a wellness check? Doesn't seem like it.
But how do you make sense of this? What's your understanding of it?
I can't.
Well, look, it's the same people who think that they should control the education system.
Right.
Same people who think they should control the universities. Same people who think they should control social media censorship. The same people who think that they should permanently control the government bureaucracies. It's
okay.
this, pick whatever term you want. It's this elite class, ruling class, oligarchic
Worshippers
class.
of power. Right. Remember, it's one ring of power that binds all the evil rings. Yeah, well, it's worshippers of power. And the damn postmodernists, when they proclaimed that power was the only game in town, a huge part of that was both a confession and an ambition.
Okay.
Right. If power is the only game in town,
calm your ass down, man.
After
listening to Jordan Peterson talk for 7.5 minutes straight, then this guy talks, then Jordan Peterson talks for another 7.5 minutes straight. But in the beginning, he's like, hey, these revolutionaries, they're crazy because that's idealistic. They're trying to change stuff. People trying to change things to make the world better or whatever, that's sick. Also, there's all this concentrated power, and that's evil. Okay? Okay, so we're just kind of picking and choosing all over the place what the hell we say at any given point. Yeah, look, people trying to get in there and change the power structure, that's sick and disgusting. This power structure is sick.
Okay.
So this is this entire complex that we kind of saw unspooled in the Twitter files, and then we've seen in, the investigative reporting by people like, Mike Benz and Mike Schellenberger and these other guys.
Absolutely. Barry Weiss.
I saw that whole thing get built. I over the course of, basically 12 years, I saw that whole thing get built. And then, of course, I've been part of Elon's takeover of Twitter. And so I've seen what it takes to try to unwind that with what he's doing at X. And so I feel like I saw the first.
I look. Hey, also I appreciate that you're talking so quickly because Jordy's just waiting. Jordy's just waiting to box out 15 minutes of straight talking. So I get what you're doing, man. I get what you're doing, and to you I say, to you, sir, I say, huh? Oh hell yeah, brother. Oh hell yeah, brother. Okay. Oh hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pendejo.
Hell yeah, brother, with this guy. He's got the Elon Musk connect. Hell yeah. It's sort of weird what this guy's saying. I wonder how much people's flags go off. Like Jordan Peterson's fan. Jordan Jordan James Spaderman. Wonder how much his audience are like, it seems weird. It's like, oh man, Elon Musk bought this crap Twitter because the government was like, hey, need to hide some stuff, bro. They were so pissed off about that. Hey, the CIA or whatever, FBI came, they were like, hey, you take that down, dude. They were absolutely infuriated by this. So Elon Musk bought it. And now a guy with a bunch of military contracts who like works in the government can censor whatever the hell he wants. Problem solved.
Problem solved. Problem solved.
Problem solved, brother. Okay. Problem solved.
Nobody.
Okay, that's my Hulk Hogan impression. Hey, brother.
Show me the proof, dumbass.
Yet again, too, his massive credit.
Wait, whoa. Okay, here's this same guy on another show. Oh, it's Kristen. What's the guy's name? This guy gets a lot of views. But I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this crap.
Okay.
Check this out.
Been able to do that repeatedly.
Hey. It's from 3 weeks ago. Okay, great.
So detail-oriented.
Right.
Focusing on everything from A to Z in terms of the business, sort of intimately familiar with it.
Okay.
You also need to spend a lot of time on it. And then if you're solving the problems, how do you choose the problems that are yours to solve and the problems that aren't, so on and so forth. So that must be a challenge, delineating between what is my problem to solve and what is somebody else's.
No problem,
Yeah, so
man.
I would say most leaders, like most CEOs we work with, have exactly that problem for exactly the reasons you described. I think the Elon method is a little bit different, and
Right.
I don't know if you'd agree with this, but the way I think about it
No,
is
I do agree with it.
Yes.
I do agree with it.
he delegates almost everything.
Exactly.
Like he's not involved in most of the things that his companies are doing.
Right,
He's
okay.
involved in the thing that is the
Oh my
biggest
God,
problem
he admitted
right
it.
now.
Right. Okay, this is kind of interesting. This guy's like, yeah, this guy Elon Musk, I guess they're kind of like business partners kind of crap. He's like, this guy Elon Musk, he's a real genius. He does all day? Nothing really. Apparently that's true. This guy Elon Musk doesn't do anything all day. Except for what? Like argues with YouTubers. Oh, that's one of our great innovative leaders of our time. What's he doing? He's shouting at some dweeb on YouTube? Ooh, I really look up to that kind of behavior. I would call that behavior.
There has to be hundreds of hours to being level 90 fucking 7. If Elon Musk can prove that he played this account to 97, I will stream on X starting the day that he proves it for an entire year straight.
Okay, so this is this guy's business partner. This guy's a real genius. This is what he does all day. Hey, enough with the Todd Snyder crap. I clicked on one hat. Now it's like, look at this. It's everywhere. Enough, Todd. Todd, if you don't quit shoving this overpriced crap at me, you're going to get one of these. Boom. This is a funny headline. Elon Musk accused of faking video game skill. That is... What is he, like, in his 50s? Okay. That's... Yeah. So we're just going to, act like children forever now. Faking video game skill. Obviously cheating. This is a very funny headline. If Todd Snyder wasn't in here ruining it, go back to New York, Todd.
New York City is nothing without pizza.
This is so funny how they still do these, short attention span breakups of the articles. Check this out. Elon Musk has come under fire from content creators after he streamed himself playing Path of Exile 2. What the hell is that? Path of... Pendejo! 2. Newsweek has contacted... Iluma! For comment via the press office for X. Okay, did you get through or what? Why it matters. Oh, because I'm going to make all my life decisions based on this. What this moron's doing. Oh, he's going like this? Then I'm going to go like this. Musk has made gaming a large part of his online personality, repeatedly describing himself as a prolific gamer and saying he has one of the top-ranked players in the world at Diablo, another major title in the genre of action role-playing games. However, the billionaire's credibility has come into question among gaming influencers. That's pretty funny. Oh, man, this guy's a real genius. Oh, what does he do all day, Mark Andreessen? What the hell does he do all day? Oh, nothing. Oh, no, he does do one thing.
He gets into little dweeb scrapes.
On Twitter and YouTube.
Wow, can't wait to go to Mars. Back to you.
Well, there we go, guys. My heart's a little heavy because of one of my heroes, David Lynch, dead. He's in that big nitrous oxide canister in the sky. Best David Lynch stuff? Okay, David Lynch order. Number 1, Twin Peaks. 2, Mulholland Drive. 3, Twist, Inland Empire. 4, Lost Highway. What next? Okay, Blue Velvet. That makes sense. Wild at Heart, Eraserhead, I know, sorry. The Elephant Man, Dune, Straight Story, never even seen it. So there we go. Well, the greatest filmmakers, one of the greatest American filmmakers ever lived. Rest in peace. Love you. You know, it's really shocking to all of us at the channel. We didn't really see this coming. He was almost 80 years old and smoked, like 4 packs of cigarettes a day? Okay, it's disrespectful. I love him. Hey, you said that. I didn't say that. Had a diet of donuts and hamburgers. Guys, I'm a huge David Lynch fan, so you shut up. You know what? In honor of David Lynch, maybe we'll do like a giveaway. We'll give someone a transcendental meditation. What is it, like a session? Giveaway. I think it's expensive. Depending on cost. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm figuring this out right now. We're going to do a giveaway on the social medias. Go subscribe to official RM Brown on Instagram. I think it's the same name on TikTok, which might not get banned. And we'll put a post in there that you can win. You can do transcendental meditation. It's like a whole thing you got to go to. They'll give you your mantra. You're not supposed to tell anybody your mantra, but I'm going to reveal mine. I went through this whole process. Not supposed to tell you, but my mantra is,
I'm a perfectly stable individual.
I say that over and over again. Have a great weekend of this, and this, probably this, and a little bit of this.
Show me the proof, dumbass.
That's you guys talking to the cops when they pull you over.
Show me the proof, dumbass.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Hi, guys, it's me again, LeDron James. I'm a character who does outros for some reason. What is the point of that? But anyway, guys, you're missing lots of episodes of this program. Okay, you think this is it? Whoa! You are mistaken, my man. You are out of your mind right now. You're acting crazy. You're being insane. You're being insane right now if you believe that, because you're missing so many episodes every week. You're missing the patron-only Q&A podcast program. You're missing the patron-only live stream. All this crap for as little as $2 per month. God, that's barely any money, frankly. Anyway, it's me, LeDron James. I'm going to get the hell out of here, but just click on the Patreon link in the description below the video, and I'll see you over there, okay?